5 seconds remaining. Radiant team banned.
Welcome to game number
Dire
1
team banned.
of Mind Game versus Praetorians, and
Radiant
we are
team
into it.
banned.
MG Terror heading up Mind Game. Praetorians being led by JT Sat. We'll just call, you know what? We'll call you J Stat. I think J Stat might be a little bit better. Starting off, we have a Weaver band, an Enchantress band,
Dire team
and a
banned.
Bristleback band. One more. And we can start talking about what it means.
Radiant team banned.
Silencer. Overall, pretty meta bands. The Weaver, very hard to deal with right now. The kill potential with the bugs, the harass with Shikuchi, Gemini attack rate with last hits, and the ultimate making him hard to kill. Very good ban. Bristleback, might be a specific ban. It's not necessarily
10 seconds remaining.
it's not necessarily super strong in the meta. I think that this ban kind of
5
leaves
seconds
open, like,
remaining.
I would say some other heroes to be picked. We saw Ursa, Spectre, Monkey King, things like that. Additionally, actually,
Dire
we
team
probably
banned.
don't want to pick Ursa, and I'll tell you why in a minute. We banned out the Tiny, but the Enchantress is kind of like a natural, well, I guess it would be good on either side now that Enchantress doesn't have it, but Praetorian probably more likely to pick up the Ursa. Enchantress being able to purge off the
10
right clicks
seconds
from the Ursa,
remaining.
being very hard to kill in the lane, is just way too strong.
5
Very
seconds
good first
remaining.
ban. Silencer,
Radiant
he
team
enables a
pick.
lot of other cores to do some pretty crazy things. Abilities are kind of how people are playing right now. Heroes with big abilities like Bane, CM, other supports
Dire
of the
team
like
pick.
are countered by the Silencer, so this is what we'll ban out. They also banned out the Centaur. We're seeing him quite a lot lately,
Dire team
and
pick.
the stomps and the
Naga
burst damage,
siren.
and the ultimate, repositioning yourself in a fight, always good. And it's strange. So we picked up a Phoenix on Mind Game, a pretty standard support, but immediately Praetorians with the strat. I'm feeling it, dude. They've got the strat. They have picked up a
10
Naga.
seconds remaining.
Now, what could they be doing with this Naga? Okay, so let's break down this ability.
5 seconds remaining.
Naga has the ability to create illusions and, of course, Riptide, which minus armor does a bit of damage, which is great. You don't have to really sacrifice anything. The downside is that it costs a lot of mana. But if we're looking at this as a support Naga, what we could be seeing is a 7-second ensnare, which goes really well with the
Radiant
Sunstrike.
team pick.
Additionally, you could build towards an Aghanims, but that would mean that she's a greedy core. And so we pick up this Dark Willow, and we're not quite sure
Radiant team
support.
banned.
We're not quite sure where we're going. Most likely, they want to lane Naga as a core, because a support would just mean that it's a very greedy lineup, and they need a lot of farm and experience to make this work. On the other side, if they pick anything like a Medusa or a Spectre, they can completely wait out the ultimate with a song,
10 seconds
and that might be
remaining.
the big benefit of doing this. They might want to dominate the team fight. We have
5
yet to
seconds
see.
remaining.
Mind Game actually picking up the Ogre Magi. And
Dire
actually,
team banned.
while I'm thinking about it, Naga versus Phoenix, one really good way of using the Naga is by using the song during the egg and being able to focus the egg without any interruptions. This could be a way to deal with the Phoenix egg so that the Phoenix egg doesn't hurt them too much. On the bans, we see a Storm Spirit as well, so we don't want to play against something that's hard to lock down, obviously. The
5
Weaver, the
seconds
Storm
remaining.
Spirit. They are lacking in lockdown, as it turns out. The Phoenix, the Ogre.
Radiant team
Ogre
banned.
most likely going to be position 5.
Dire team
And we
banned.
banned out the Faceless Void. So Faceless Void being able to trap the Naga and the egg inside of it. A very good
Dire
pick
team
for
pick.
the Mind Games team. A great ban on Praetorians, even better. And they banned on a Tinker. So again, they don't want split push. They don't want wave clear. They want to dominate that team fight. That's what this is looking like. They said, I'm going to deny you every good team fight that you can pick, and I'm going to pick every good team fight that I can pick. Praetorians,
10
they've
seconds
got it in their
remaining.
heads. Let's see how this goes. So
5
here's
seconds
the
remaining.
bad matchup when it comes to Dark Willow versus Ogre Magi. Any kind of matchup involving that, Ogre Magi's greatest strength in the early game is to walk up there and right click anybody. He's got such high damage, great armor, great strength, and he can throw down a nuke that will essentially burn over time. And allow not only slow them so he can get more hits in, but do damage so that you can't trade with him. And
Radiant
that's really
team
great.
pick.
The downside is it has a lot of mana cost, and the downside of that is Dark Willow is really
Dire team
unaffected.
pick.
She can use her
Then stands
Shadow
ready.
Realm to just get away from Ogre Magi's right clicks, and additionally she can right click from long range. If he steps up, he might be able to set something up with Bramble, and it's really good to have something thrown down to set Bramble up as well. So any initiation into a Bramble
10 seconds
is
remaining.
more than half HP guaranteed down. But they're going for something
5
tanky.
seconds
Mind Game
remaining.
have revealed that they're going for a right-click strat. I think a Pugna, anything that disables right-click, maybe... They don't have a lot of
Radiant
answers for a
team
Bane
pick.
right now. That would
Axe.
be good. They decide to man up and just say, we'll tank your right clicks. Axe will be the answer pretty much to anything
Dire
Sven
team
has to
back.
deal with. The Blade Mail, Natural Builder. Man, he's going quickly. Let's talk about this Monkey King. So Monkey King is definitely going to be their safe lane, meaning that Naga will be a support. Monkey King has the ability to just instant salve himself at level 2 if he gets the Jingu. So it's probably likely that Naga will max Ensnare and also be keeping the Monkey King in place.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Alright, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. So, let's talk about their draft again. So it might be Ensnare into a Jingu into a Boundless Strike. That might be their setup. Dark Willow is
10
going to be
seconds
aggressive in the
remaining.
off lane, helping out the Axe, meaning that we're waiting for a mid
5
Praetorian.
seconds
And I
remaining.
really like their draft, but Mind Game, they're going to have the Spin in the safe lane, Ogre Magi with him, the Bloodlust as well to help out. Ricky will be roaming or off lane. It's hard to say at this point. Ricky, I don't see the benefit of the Ricky at this point. Later on in the game, the extra bit of carry helps. Being able to throw down his ultimate on top of Phoenix is always good, so that if you're trying to kill the Phoenix, you're just taking a lot of damage and you're dodging the song as well. Additionally, I don't really see the Bloodlust doing that much for the Ricky. His silence is probably going to be his biggest thing. If he kits towards Smokescreen, maybe. It's just kind of up in the air at this point. Additionally, I think Phoenix in the early game in the lanes, Phoenix with the Fire Spirits is going to be very good, especially against the Monkey King. He won't be able to get Jingu as easily. It's not going to be a straightforward lane. So this is kind of, you're seeing the Ricky, the Phoenix together in the off lane versus the Monkey King and the Naga. If I were Praetorians, what I would do is I would swap the
Radiant
lanes,
team pick.
send Monkey King Naga up to the off lane, and then send Dark Willow Axe down bottom. That's a better matchup. You can throw on Blood Rage or
Dire team pick.
Bloodlust,
Sniper.
and you don't have to deal with Phoenix's lack of right clicks. You can just stand next to him. Mind Game. They banned out Zeus, they banned out Gyro, they banned, on the other side, Praetorians, they banned out Kunkka, and Mind Game picks up a Sniper. So the Sniper is the backline. They've got their frontline Sven with Ogre Magi, Phoenix to heal
10
them up,
seconds
Ricky
remaining.
who's out there looking for a leap in, and Sniper is going to
5
be there just
seconds
right-clicking
remaining.
the tower so they don't have to sacrifice anything. This is a great lineup. I think this is a great strategy. Again, the Ricky is still up in the air. I'm not quite sure what it gets other than rotating vision. Perhaps they have to be careful about who they pick mid, or else Ricky will be rotating on them. As for dealing with a sniper, anybody that can close the distance. I think sticking with the theme of things, probably Invoker would be good. You'd have some pretty good range, a natural heal, cold snap, meteor combo, sniper's not that strong, and a sunstrike to deal with the ensnare down bottom if you can't finish the right clicks off, and you don't rotate your lanes if you want to keep your lanes down bottom. We still have 25 seconds for Praetorians to figure out what they want to do. Verona, perfect pick for mid. Anything that can go on top of them. Alright, you have your drafts and you have your people playing them. Zephyrus on the Marana. We have Illuminati on Sniper. I can't wait to see what happens this match. I'm going to go grab some water, guys, and I will be right back to cast the game.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And we're back. Strategy time is over. Game time is now. Are you ready to get into our game of Dota? Praetorians versus Mind Game. Alright, let's see what they do in the first movements. A bit of a jumble as we start to develop. Looks like Ricky's going to be heading out and placing an observer. A very safe choice for the Radiant side. On the Dire side, we have a bit of a better warding situation, especially if you place a ward here. It just gets the maximum amount of vision that you can. It sees the rune. It's really good. It allows the Marana to focus on getting those runes as well, because the sniper is not going to want to leave. So, and also the vision for the arrow, it's just really good. Hopefully they do something with this. J-Stat roaming behind. Has not been spotted yet. Gonna place a very deep ward. Very nice. But there is no rune control on this ward. This is purely an arrow
30 seconds
kind of game.
To battle.
Looks like we've got an aggressive ward on the other side, up towards the safe lane as well. And it will be a Monkey King as well. Almost lost that little guy. He's disguised as a tree. What a sneaky little guy. 3 up top, trying to secure the rune. Ricky not going for any plays. Maybe going for the yoink on Phoenix. Can we get it?
The battle begins.
3, 2, 1. Yoink! Nope, not quite. Good try though. A little bit of damage done. It's a moral victory, but J-Stat in trouble. Body blocks from Ekchuro. Wow. You just saved Naga's life, Ekchuro. Man, what a player. Yep, he deserves every bit of that tip. Please command after game. Thank you. God bless. Zephyrus and Illuminati face off towards middle. Let's check our last hits and denies as we start to develop. Have a little bit of a fight. Sinatra will win this fight with Phoenix. Phoenix has naturally low armor in the beginning. And there it is, the Bramble. He can't escape because the Bramble will catch him. But Ricky goes forward, trying to get him off his mans. Down bottom. Bit of a dangerous lane. Ogre able to run at anyone with the spin. Not afraid at all, but he will be. Axe is one of those heroes that can turn around very quickly in a couple of levels. A little bit of a level difference. Mirana, just a little bit ahead in levels. Able to throw those arrows onto the creep waves if things aren't going great. And again, just things have kind of settled down. They're just going well. I would say lane control is a little bit better, so we should see a little bit net worth on Dire. That is true. Meanwhile, mid is also well, Sniper's kind of made it up. He took a wave under the tower, denying Mirana from the experience. Arrow. Nice arrow. Needs that range creep. And I'm actually surprised how they're laning this. Dark Willow beating people away in the top lane. I was thinking that the support Naga Siren would be able to set up those ensnares. The duration is so long naturally. It's like 5 seconds. 5 seconds. It's long enough to start and end a Sunstrike. It's long enough to get 4 hits on a Monkey King. It's pretty great. Maybe we'll see this later. Down bottom, spin with the stun, axe onto Hentai. Hentai running, Bloodlust is there. He is getting the movement speed boost. Actuar running, chasing. Bloodlust goes away. He is juking through the trees. The stun is there. He runs for his life. J-Stat, can he get the poke? Oh, he just barely misses, but J-Stat is there. And Acturo manages to get that first blood. J-Stat falls as well. Ricky with the rotation.
1 by 1.
1-1, but the first blood damage is done on the carry of the Radiant side, Praetorian.
Illusion. Nice try.
Mind games. Salvaging mid pretty well. The Mirana not able to do much against the sniper. His attack is just immediate, which is great. J-Stat coming in from behind, throws out the ensnare. Minus armor, the arrow is thrown. It hits a creep. Nice little dodge from Illuminati. And now J-Stat in trouble. He'll be fine. Just runs it off. He will be fine. 3 down bottom. And Actura steps up. He is not afraid. Perhaps wants to dive. He goes a bit too far. They jump on him. 3 people pick up the axe. Hentai with the last hit. A nice salvage for the lane. And Sven secures his place as 4th highest net worth so far. The Fire Spirits looking to do something about this pull. Matter. Meanwhile, down bottom, J-Stat chasing MG. Terror. Ensnare. Acturo. Stun. Stops him. Running. The spin is running. They decide to do some hit and run tactics here. A bit peculiar, but working all the same. And it looks like they still want some more. Terror and Master, they can reset at any moment, both of these teams, but without mana, I don't think Sven has as much impact early. And he's not really getting as much farm as he would like. It's not exactly a free lane. Whereas Monkey King is dominating the top. Praetorian is doing such a good job at getting this. Sinatra beating away the other person in the lane. Doing a great job. And the Bramble is such a great matchup against. There it is. Oh, but down bottom. Looks like we have a fight. We did lose the spin. We did lose the axe and terror. Man's up against J-Stat. Ensnare is there. But they will just back off and get the runes. Net worth is just spiraling out of control for Praetorian. And these lanes are going just their way. Mirana will have to make... Well, actually, Mirana doesn't have to make a play. The sniper will have to make a play in order to save this game, I feel. Other than that, maybe some stacks from supports. Level 6 on the spin. That will get them back in. That's the nice thing about a spin. You can lose your lane completely and get some stacks and just totally turn it around. 2 mid. Ricky Rome. doesn't have the silence. 2 points in the invisible, and the arrow goes out, managing to pick up that catapult. Oof, double damage. There it is. We have a gank coming down bottom. I don't know if the Axe realizes it. Ogre comes in, Axe with the ultimate, thinks he can step up. The stun is there. Master runs back. He doesn't want the spin to continue happening. He's going to have to keep running. But Ricky comes in with the double damage. The salve is just enough to get his HP up, and Anti-Master manages to pick up the kill on the Axe. But towards mid, Ensnare is there. Arrow is placed, and it's just not long enough. His build doesn't prioritize setting up that arrow. Good attempt at the counterplay, but it will not have happened just yet. And we have a weird sort of twist here. Actually, before we get into that, Ricky, roaming mid, runs right past J-Stat. I don't know if they noticed, but Shrapnel is out onto the Marana. Snare is there, minus armor. And there's 2 battles happening at the same time. And everybody walks away. But like I was saying, we have a bit of a split here. We're 4 versus 2. So we have 4 kills on the Radiant side on Mind Games. And we have 2 kills on Praetorian. But Praetorian are winning their lanes. So they have a slight net worth average, slight net worth win. Oh, it looks like we got a kill up top. Double kill for Monkey King.
What's the opposite of regicide?
Brambles setting up the Ricky and the Phoenix. And the Bok comes out. Bok all day, but down bottom, Actuo getting the spins, but it's not enough. Hentai getting chased. Ricky chasing after J-Stat. Do they have anything to slow him down? There is no stun. He's pulling away. One more stun. Will there be a follow-up? Yes, there will. A couple of right clicks, and the Ricky will pick it up. Master? Wand? Whew. They can clear this wave and shrine. That would be a value shrine. But up top, Biggles getting gone on. The crown. The Brambles. He is running. And the Boundless won't be enough. It doesn't matter. They will back off. They will shrine. But a leap forward. Ooh, sniper. Everything is happening so quickly. Praetorian just trying to shake me up. But it won't work this time, guys. I'm on top of it. Smoke down bottom, looking for the wraparound. They do see the Ricky. Bloodlust. And the Ensnare does reveal Invis. Done.
Like this. Yeah.
Zephyrus has the phase boots now, able to help set up some of those arrows.
Denied.
And they can definitely, this is the scary part of having Marana, they can start to make some plays with the Moonlight Shadow as well.
Invisibility.
And they might chase Sven. Going forward, they see J-Stat, but they'll think better of it. But mid, we do have an engagement. The Shrapnel is on the Marana. The silence is there. The Fairy Fire, double leap. Zephyrus will live, but the crowns onto Illuminati. Ricky will fall. Sinatra, ooh, getting got. He's getting got. It'll be fine. Meanwhile, up top, Monkey King trying to right-click the Phoenix, and here's the mismatch we talked about with the Fire Spirits onto the Monkey King, the Ensnare allowing them to hit. So I'm surprised that they've gotten as many kills as they have. Sniper continues to dominate mid. He's actually taken over as the top of the last hits chart, but Monkey King still leads with
Dire's
the net
middle
worth.
tower is under attack.
Haste.
And 3 bottom. J-Stat roaming from behind. Stun on Acturo. Ricky is there with the silence and the ultimate. Comes out from Sven. A couple of whaps, but it's not enough. And the Bramble, oh, and he picks him up with the Riptide. Nice pickup. Crown on Sven. And immediately they try and get a stun on J-Stat. They turn. They throw out the bolt, the hammer, the storm. And J-Stat with the ensnare, but Monkey King has joined the fray as they get the right clicks. They get the right clicks. Who will get it? The lifesteal is so crazy, but they manage to pick up the Naga. But Monkey King gets the last lap. Ricky back in the fold, chasing after Shinata. Oh, but he tries to go for the ultimate. He could have gone for the Shadow Realm. And now Phoenix comes in, stopping Trodes, but Trodes, once again, picking up the last lap. He could get one more hit. They're at triple kill. This monkey is insane. Son Goku in the house. They leap onto the sniper, the biggest kill of the game. Everybody rotates in, and an ultra kill for Trodes.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, they're cutting down trees, random trees. Drodes, don't make a movement. Don't make a sound. J-Stat, you might want to start running, buddy. Whew. Monkey King still hanging out there with the clarity, looking for the opportunity. And 4 have rotated bottom. Perhaps they want this tower. Actro, baiting out the Phoenix Sun. We'll just walk away. We'll be fine. Nice little deny there. But down bottom, the fight has begun. They find Dark Willow, Shadow Realm, walk away. Monkey King holds the ultimate. Did think about it. I saw that. He did think about it. And the brambles are there. The Monkey King will be fine. Ensnare holds the spin. Mirana, with double damage, is going to wait. They just hang out and let the sniper farm mid. Let the Ricky look around. Spin. In trouble. A couple of rotations come out. The arrow misses. Biggles doesn't have Phoenix Sun, and the Monkey King ultimate is down. Sinatra in trouble. The right clicks are there. Ricky ultimate on top of him, but the silence is too strong. Meanwhile, Spin on just a sliver of health picks up the Mirana, but Monkey King finishing the job. And Ricky now the one to fight, but Naga with the ultimate, but Sniper with the snipe and the assassinate from long range downtown picks up the Monkey King with the dominant, with the monster streak. And they still chase after the Naga. Ricky, a valiant effort, but Sniper, more interested in the farm, will not follow. Overall, a great return kill play from Mind Games. Praetorian have to rethink their aggression here. Poor Sinatra doesn't have his mana boots yet. Meanwhile, nowhere close to the Maelstrom on Zephyrus. A core item on Mirana, being able to right click. But down bottom, we have an engagement. The spin, caught out. Acturo just walks up on him with the brambles. Sinatra? Oh, the sun was baited. They back off. Ensnare is there. But Biggles manages to pick up the Willow. And he rotates in. He sees Acturo. He sees Drove. The stun onto the axe, but that's not the person you want to go on. Terror has to rotate, and he leaps forward. The sniper misses the boundless strike, but the ensnare onto the Phoenix, but he cannot right click. The dust is out. Drodes using the fog to his advantage on the back line. His team picks up the Phoenix. And Terror, the sniper, oh, he's just right clicking them. Moonlight Shadow, assassinate. Oh, the wand saves. But the Ignite will burn him down. Acturo picks up the Ogre Magi, but Ricky with the ultimate picks up the axe. A trade for trade, a blow for blow. It's like boxing in here. Zephyrus.
Just what I was waiting for.
Continuing to farm, getting closer. Just have one element. The
Radiant's
hammer
middle
does
tower
boost the
is under
damage quite a
attack.
bit.
Bounty.
As a Lucard manages to pick up the runes. All 4 runes go to Mind Games. A very good split for them. Oh, Mirana just shy of 10 damage to pick up that tower kill. That's unfortunate. Ricky scouting out a couple of supports where they are. They could look to make some plays on other sides of the map. And here's Sven. He does have his Morbid, but Axe gonna walk right in. Bloodlust for the right click damage, and Sniper helping him beat away. 3 people mid, looking to make a play. Brambles. And they dodge the Ricky. Shadow Realm. Dark Willow just concentrating on that farm. Ignite onto the axe. Doesn't have a blink yet, so this is relatively low importance. The Bloodlust also can. Battle Hunger, whatever. Bloodlust, Battle Hunger.
Radiant
Yeah, got me.
structures are fortified.
Naga
Dire's top
with the
tower is
setup.
under attack.
Onto the sniper. Can they catch him? The stun is there, but the ensnare, and they rotate on the shrine. The axe catches 2, but the Phoenix Egg is there. Can they get the dunk? Then it's well worth the trade. If they get out clean on the Naga, they will be fine. But I don't think that will happen. They see him. They see him. Oh, the illusions. They know exactly who's real. The stun is there. Sven with the Stormhammer. Right click finishes him off, and the arrow will miss. Pop the shrine. Ricky will rotate in, and they are looking dominant. They are looking strong. Mind games. Praetorians, not quite sure what to do here. They seem very split. They kind of want to fight, but they also want to farm. And they feel like they're behind because if they don't do one or the other very well, it feels like they can't catch up. Mirana is very far behind comparative to the sniper. He's got a Dragon Lance and a Javelin, very close to his Maelstrom. And actually, the Maelstrom is on the way for the Mirana, which will change the game just a little bit. There it is. Maelstrom reveals, Stormhammer, ensnare, perfect ensnare. The silence, the Ricky Cloud separates them. Actuar can't do anything. Moonlight Shadow, but he's already dusted. And now the Willow, a huge fear away. They're running spin, looking for anything to hit. The crown is on him, finished off by Zephyrus. He needed that kill. Axe fell as well, 1 for 1, but the carry so much bigger. Ricky with the ultimate, and they might just lose the Ogre as well. Ogre down, but the Willow falls as well. And on the other side, looks like Monkey King managed to get a pick off on the sniper. A 1-2 combo if I've ever seen one, and a very strange build. I have not seen this one yet. And Manta style, this guy is reinventing the meta. Droids. Let's see. I'm sure it's probably really good against... You could Manta dodge the Assassinate, the Stormhammer, the Illusions help you farm, it gives you the stats you need. I'm sure it purges off... It's a basic dispel. I'm sure it purges off Fire Spirits, doesn't it?
Fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Phoenix, very brave, very bold. Three mid. Mind games with the Bloodlust. Very good. Bloodlust meta. The faster sniper can right click, the better he can do damage. And of course, we don't need to speak about how it goes on Sven with a Mask of Madness. He is just so quickly. He doesn't even need to build an Echo Saber. He just needs to focus on these 3 items. BKB, Blink, Daedalus. He's already got his Mask of Madness. He should be great. 4 people down bottom looking to make a play. Perhaps they want to defend. They have the Phoenix Egg. Who else will rotate? Monkey. Jumping in. They have the song to stop this if they need. Oh, the Ricky Silence onto the Naga. The egg is down, but they managed to pick up the kill on the Naga. Monkey King doing the best that he can. He manages to get the egg, but the stun is out. Ricky doing some work. The Manta turnaround with the Boundless. Woo! That Ricky just disappeared. While Shadow Realm walks away, he cannot get away. The Stormhammer hits the Mirana, but Droids with the ultimate down the Jingu. The arrow might have just saved his life. Droids and Zephyrus turned this fight around. That single arrow won them that fight. An incredible play from Zephyrus by stopping the Sven from right-clicking Droids while he was stunned. He single-handedly allowed him to right-click him, get the lifesteal, and save his own life.
Dire's top tower is under
Well
attack.
played. Praetorians managing to pick up that tower, and the net worth has shifted. 3k net worth onto Praetorians.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And it just feels like smooth motions. Like they go here, then they go here, and then they're gonna go back here, or they're gonna go up here. It feels very smooth. They have an idea of where they want to go. Meanwhile, these people on Mind Game, they seem to be under the
Radiant's bottom
consensus
tower
that
is
they
under
just want to
attack.
farm the jungle at this point. But there's no like dewarding, there's no vision, there's no game plan. And I think that's what's giving Praetorians the edge right now. Is that they're just not sure what to do on Mind Games, even though they've got such a great team fight. And they just need to give Sniper some time. And Sven as well, he's almost got his blink. Smoked up 4 people. Down bottom, smoke does pop. And he should know. With a haste room, Mirana. Oh, this could be bad. The ultimate is there, but the ensnare to kite him out with the arrow. And the song! The song stops him. And Sniper is there. They're waiting out the Phoenix Sun. But Monkey King with the ultimates. Then the Naga will fall with the assassinate. The Sven getting beat out of the circle. Ricky jumping onto Drones and the instant salve with the Boundless Strike. Zoning them out. They're just rolling all over them. Actually, it's an even trade. They actually favor Mind Games. I can't believe that the Sven got out. It's a 2-on-3. And they all back off evenly with a value shrine on the side of Radiant, allowing Sven to continue farming seamlessly. But the Sniper is the big kill. He's got the most net worth on their team, and if you look, the Monkey King is 12k net worth. He's just playing so efficiently, so effectively. They're trying to kill him. Ricky jumps in the best that he can, and he just can't. Even if he overlays the circle, but Monkey King jumping forward, the brambles are there, the ensnare onto the Sven, Monkey King whapping away the fear, the boundless, it is there, and he manages to pick up the ogre with him, and that's it. He should die, he should fall here, can't neutral deny, axe Cull.
Sheathe my axe in your bowels.
And Monkey King goes straight for the basher. The right clicks are there. He relies a lot on his team. They could just throw brambles in the circle. Everything is circle based, but axe with the Cull so quickly. I didn't even see that Ricky fall. That was how fast the damage was done.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And they're moving as 5, the entire unit. They want these objectives. They want these objectives. They want to take everything. But Sven, he has the blink. They've got the Sniper. They could technically roam in. They just have to focus the Monkey King. Here they go. All ultimates, all armor. They throw out onto the Mirana. They're chasing. A couple of right clicks are there. And the damage is being done. Ricky with the ultimate, a huge ultimate and a silence, jumps onto the Naga, the second, third to fall. Sven and Sniper are down. They should back off, but Radiant are still kind of taking this terror. The next to fall. Oh, how low? Willow is very low. Phoenix. Sorry about that, guys. I got a text message. I missed a big fight because of that. Sinatra and Zephyrus. Ricky starting to become a carry in his own right with the Diffusal Blade and the ultimate. Dodging out the Willow. There's nothing this Willow can do. And look, he's just going to turn on the Willow. Boom, double kill. Just like that. Alucard. Very slick. Very well played. What a monster. And suddenly this opens up runes, this opens up towers. This is a lot of space to give a team with a Sven and a Sniper and a Ricky. And a 4-staff on Ogre Magi. Gonna get his 15 talent soon. Might opt for the 90 damage. I would opt for the health this game. Just being alive and able to cast your spells would be a magnificent improvement. And so, one of the things that I've been worrying about in my games is during slow moments like these, being a support and stacking. So, it's clear that they have some space to farm, and they could just go and stack a few and help their net worth that much more. I just think that that's a pretty nice input in there. J-Stat. He says, this is my territory.
Fastest blade in the land.
Pro tip, if you ever place a sentry ward and deward something, it's not a great idea to place an observer ward right on top of it. If you make that small change, typically you have longer ward usage. And look at this vision right here. They have created checkpoints for this Ricky. You get caught here, you get caught here, you can get caught here by the wave, you can get caught here in the jungle, you can get caught by the towers. The fact that they need to take these towers so that Ricky can be all over the map. He is not pressuring hard enough except for in team fights, and that's hurting them quite a bit. Will they check Roche? Do they know? I don't think they know. This could be a free Roche. Minus armor from the Naga. Sinatra, Acturo. And they check. Taro just walked into a whole heap of trouble. Phoenix with the egg. He put it right on the outside, but the right clicks from Mirana are there, and Master. Isolated. Moonlight Shadow. Assassinate is there. The fear right on time into the bramble. They back off. And Roche is incomplete, but they do see the Mirana. Bloodlust is there. They decide to take the Roche. They decide that it is worth giving up. And an easy Aegis on Sven. A great net worth turnaround. Dust immediately pops. Ricky is there. Caught by the... Oh, he's caught by everything. Ricky getting burst now, but a huge multicast onto the axe. And Spin tries to walk uphill, but the brambles preventing him, the shrapnel preventing them from going the opposite direction. It's a standstill. Stalemate as they fight over the tower. J-Stat prepares. Mirana is still here. And again, this is an Aegis fight now. Shadow Realm chipping away at the Spin. And they go in. 1, 2, 3, picks up the tower. Praetorians starting to lose their grip on this game.
Radiant's top tower is under
They
attack.
need this Monkey King to have a BKB. They need him to run around and toe-to-toe with the Sven. But now that he's got the Aegis, this could be a pretty difficult fight if he doesn't pop his ultimate right away. He could just throw out the Stormhammers. He could just throw out the War Cries. He could just right-click with the Mask of Magnus on. He doesn't have to commit anything. Moonlight Shadow. Ricky, unable to scout them, but Sven, they get into the backlines. They're looking for the easy pick on the sniper. That's half of their damage right there. Monkey King with the ultimate. They jump onto the sniper. Force Staff won't save you, but the Phoenix Egg is there. Ricky with a huge ultimate onto 2. The Phoenix Egg, it lands, and it hits Naga as they turn back. They pick up Naga. They clean up 3, and the sniper will fall, but that's of low consequence. And this tower is done.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And it looked like a
Dire's
great
bottom
play
tower
right
has
from the
fallen.
beginning, but it just wasn't executed the way they needed. They forgot about the
Dire's
Ricky. They
bottom
were
tower
sleeping
is
on
under
him.
attack.
Look at this Ricky. Power spike. As soon as you get a Diffusal and a Basher, you just become so much stronger as a Ricky. You just pop the ultimate anywhere. You can throw in with a Blink Strike and pop the ultimate, and no matter where you are, you will always do damage. It's basically like a Monkey King ultimate, but better. And perhaps this was the plan all along. This is probably my confusion of the draft. Ricky was probably meant to be the answer to Monkey King. You throw down your ult, I'll throw down mine. Blink Strike, throw down the ult. You don't want to stay inside the circle. This is a great way to play around the monkey without having to swap, without having to push, or anything else. It's a great little strategy. And actually, Mind Games, they're playing this perfectly. Look at the vision that they have. And they kind of sense that they might do something down bottom, so they rotate up top, not only to get the objective, but they're going to take over this jungle as well. We should expect to see maybe a little bit of vision. Oh, we don't have any wards up. That's okay. But if they fight into the Dire here, then they have the advantage just slightly. There's no shrine up for 65 seconds. And they're going to smoke. They're going to go for an aggressive play. Good lord. And Ricky, once again, looking for the leap in. They could just send the Phoenix and the Ogre first. It really doesn't matter. Oh, the smoke didn't pop. And now they know. They know that there's smoke. What a misplay. Axe jumps in onto the sniper. Stormhammer is there. The blade mill onto everyone. The arrow lands on Ogre Magi. Throws out the Monkey King ultimate. Ogre getting picked up by the ultimate, but Ricky on the backline zoning, not doing too much. Spin does fall. Dust out onto the Ricky. Ooh, 1232 crit. 3 down. A disastrous fight for Mind Games. And Praetorians were just so ready. That misplay, and they still charged in triumphantly like they could take the fight. As soon as they attacked the Naga illusion, they should have backed off. But Praetorians, with the heads up, did a great job of taking that fight there. All in all, you've got to give it up to the Praetorians supports for having vision
Radiant's
and
bottom
detection
tower is
every
under
single
attack.
time on the Ricky. And it just sets up all of these different plays to do. And just being able to pick off the Ricky is a powerful asset in itself. And if you pick off all 3 cores, then you've won the fight. It doesn't matter about the supports, they can't fight into you, there's no way. And they're going to attempt high ground. They feel like they have the damage. Fortify is there, Shiva's. A quick dive. Turn. Be fine. Boundless Strike. Cleaning up the way. And they back off. They don't want to take this fight. Not yet. They want to feel like they can take every fight before they feel like they can take high ground. A very close match. Mind Games versus Praetorians. I'm excited to see what happens next.
They'll never see me coming.
Here we go. Here's the man to watch. Invisible Monkey King. And the smoke pops. Ricky leaps forward onto the Naga. Monkey King ultimate. Oh, Boundless Strike beats up onto the sniper. He 4-stabs out. But on the back lines, Ricky with the ultimate managed to pick off the Willow as well. Sven pops his ultimate. And they regroup. A dangerous prospect for Praetorians as they Moonlight Shadow away and slink into the darkness. But Phoenix not going to let it go. They see Drodes. And they just zone him that way. Look, Sven has his ultimate. There's no reason for him to back off. He's going to take this tower. Oh, but Axe dangerously wants to walk in. Ricky with the smoke zoning the carries out. Dust popped onto the Ricky. Doesn't have his ultimate. Blink strikes towards the neutral. What a player. What a player. Alucard with the plays. Actuaro? Oh, they got him. The Spin in trouble. Your team has to go back in. Ricky, throw the ultimate. The Cole is there. The axe will fall. And the Ricky ultimate, he just walks right into it. The smoke onto the Mirana. 1, 2. Can he finish the job? No, he can't. He can't blink because of the ensnare. And they finish him off. Oh, the crowns. Oh, but he does fall. Meanwhile, Monkey King diving for the Phoenix. Irony. Can you say irony? But the sniper there with the shrapnel. The right clicks, nothing to hold him still. The boundless stops the assassinate, picks up the salve-like ability with the Jingu. And they assault the base
Radiant's
once
middle
more.
tower
Sniper,
is under
the
attack.
only carry on the side of mind games to compete. Buybacks are out. They decide to back off. Net worth lead is there. Phoenix with the Shivas does miss.
The prize is mine.
Oh, but the Willow gets caught out. The silence, the slow, the disruptor, the fusel, and the ultimate. Bash! Oh, what a bash!
Can we?
The vision.
What have we here?
And
Radiant's
Roshan
bottom tower is under
getting
attack.
closer. Monkey King. Going for a
Radiant's
Shiva's.
bottom tower has fallen.
This will be really good for the stats. And really good for, yep, there it is. He's got the Shivas. He said, I don't need buyback. I'm good where I'm at. I'm curious to see if he will go for the armor. It's interesting. Oh, interesting. Sven's going for a Sanjinyasha. So, if you don't build an Echo Saber, one of the problems that you have is that you can't keep people still when you right-click them. And the Sanjinyasha is a great way to kind of maim them, which is the exact ability that it does. It slows them and allows you to just walk on them and do as many right-clicks as you can. On the other hand, I feel like prioritizing the ability to hit more versus the ability to hit harder is probably not in his best interest at this moment, but we'll see how it plays out. Again, it all comes down to execution of the team. There's a lot of elements at play. How good is the Riki ultimate? Does the Phoenix Egg land? Is Sniper able to right-click the entire time, or does he get initiated on? Is Ogre continuing to Bloodlust and also stun the people that matter? These are all good questions, but Praetorians might answer them. Monkey King leaps up onto the trees. They could Moonlight Shadow, look for a sneaky play, and
Dire are scanning.
they tend to draw. They draw ahead just to see if they can catch anyone. Instead, Mind Games rotates back into the base. Waiting for the Roshan. Putting the illusions there. Scouting out. This is one of the nice things about Naga. Being able to late game scout out with the illusions is a great support. And he's actually going Spirit Vessel. I could totally see that. But I would think that Ags might be good here, because then you could just completely tank through the egg no matter what. No matter what kind of damage it's done. You could wait until the egg was done, pop the ultimate, and there you go. Everybody's healing at 10% HP a second. Riki jumps forward, easy Manta, onto the Monkey King, pops the ultimate. A relatively low costing thing. Oh, but they see the Sven. They leap forward, they throw out Wukong's command, which is extra big with the extra ring. And now, Sven popping the BKB, Boundless Strike doesn't kill him, but the right clicks will, and a perfect feeler from Willow. And he goes in, Sniper down. This is two of their major cores. Drones is just doing work. Arrow lands onto the Phoenix, but the egg pops just in time. Alucard down now as well. Right clicks, they can't get him. The egg does land. Fire Spirits everywhere, doing the best that they can to hold. As Phoenix is the last one standing, but the ensnare, the right clicks are there, and Praetorians come out victorious. Sunray to try and zone them away, but they have nothing to be afraid of. They could just leap forward. Instead, they're going to wail on this tower, a relatively slow push comparatively to the time and the levels.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And I'm actually surprised
Radiant's
he
middle
went for the
barracks
extra
are under
thing
attack.
instead of the
Dire's
100
top
plus
tower
armor,
is under
considering
attack.
right. But the leap forward, ensnare onto the Phoenix, easy. Oh wow! I thought a Phoenix was there and it just disappeared. Praetorians with the picks, and now their two biggest carries are up. They picked up a Rax, but will it mean more? They leap forward for more. They still want some. The Urn doing work, healing up the carries. And Spin, BKB, leap forward, Stormhammer. Oh, the ultimate with the BKB. It's a one-on-one between Monkey King and Acturo. goes in, misses the call. Stormhammer. It's not enough. Sniper, he can't even get
Radiant's
close
bottom
enough to
tower is
right
under
click.
attack.
A desperate situation for mind games.
Radiant's bottom
Man to
tower
dodge the
is
assassinate, but he will recast just in time.
low. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
A leap forward onto the sniper won't do much. A zoning ultimate. Zephyrus just smoothly taking the melee barracks.
Dire's bottom
Stun
tower is under
onto
attack.
terror. Can they kite? Ignite is there. Bloodlust on the other team. Silence does miss. The axe with a 2-man call. Blade mail huge. And a perfect fear once again. Boundless strike. They are getting whopped.
Oh, we're
Drodes
just
walks
getting
back in to finish the job he started.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
4
Radiant's
down
bottom
on the side
barracks
of mind
is falling.
games. Do they megas? I feel like Praetorians taste victory. Axe with a call onto Sniper. Sniper doing the best that he can, but it's a blade mail, and the crowns are out. Then he tries to force them into the fountain. Oh, but it will not be enough to save him with the nuke from the ultimate and the Shadow Realm. It will pick him up, but Spin came in, picked up the axe as well. A slight consolation prize, but will it be enough? And they go in with the Phoenix. The Shivas is there. The dive. Willow popped everything. Spin now on top of the Naga. Blinks forward. Goes onto the Monkey King. The Monkey King throws out his ultimate. They have to fight here. BKB. They can't do anything, but they save him inside the ultimate. Phoenix with the Aegis. With the Ags. And it pops. And he's actually alive. He's fine. The song is there. Drodes ensnared. Ultimate. Perfect fear once again. This Willow is just kicking ass, dude. Sinatra.
Radiant's top barracks.
Play that song again.
Now have mega creeps. Radiant's
Mega
middle
creeps for
tower is under
Praetorians.
attack.
GG is called. Well played all. All in all, a very, very close game on both sides, but just executed slightly better by Praetorians. Praetorius. I'm sorry I got your name wrong the entire time. But cheers, y'all.